just coming to light. You got a lot of shit to put in
Man,
the light.
I mean,
Yo,
I
we
don't, I
is
don't think
back.
it's real. You might be right. I don't know. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't
And we're back. What's up, y'all? What's up, world? What's up, mob?
Hey,
Welcome
man.
back to the FMF podcast. We missed y'all, man. We missed y'all.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna skip an introduction tonight. G, what we got for the first topic? Not
Oh,
to be
go.
rude,
Dang.
y'all. Not to be
You
rude,
ain't,
y'all. Not to be rude.
you ain't
That's
even
what he
want to
said.
say hi to the people or
That's what he
nothing.
just. That's
No.
what you just said, bro. Don't be snitching,
We
bro.
got
No, I said not. I meant the intro, like I like countdown with the shine stuff and everything. I did that intro. There, you can't even say what's
Oh,
up. You say, all
oh
right,
man.
all right, all right. What we talking about? Dang.
we was on the
Hey, what
same
up,
page,
Ma? What up,
Keith.
Ma? My bad. What up, Ma? How y'all doing
We
today,
was
Hey,
on
bro?
the same page, Keith.
that's like you just walking inside somebody's house and be like, all right, man, whatever, man. All right, where the food at?
Where the food at? Yeah.
Yeah, dang. Well, you gotta say what's up. How you doing? How your life is? Something go.
Hey, what up, millennials? What up, Taj? Juice Man Jay. What up, bro?
Juice.
Hey, what's
Hey,
going on, y'all? How y'all feeling, man? God, yo, Keith, she's just being real Negro already.
Hey, man. Just ready to make some content, man.
How y'all feeling, man? It's been like I think it's been about 3 weeks, man. How y'all feeling, man?
man.
It feels good to be back on the FMF, man. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling?
Hey, I'm great, bro. I can't complain. I'm energized. Just feeling good about the way things are going with the network and whatnot. So, and that's mainly thanks to y'all for pushing me and challenging me. So I'm great, man. I'm just ready to give the people some more new content, some fresh content.
Amazing.
No, no
Man, what's
diddy.
going on, man? How you feeling, Trey? Trey been on a money game right now, man. But it feels good to see him with that aim hat again. I ain't seen him in a long time. He had to dust some. He knocked the dust off that joint, man. What's up, man? How you feeling? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Oh man, yeah, bro. I've been productive and busy. I've been out the loop. I don't know what this no diddy is. What is this?
So instead of pause, it's no diddy. Instead of pause now.
Yeah,
You
it's
want
been
us to get rid of Paul? You want us to get rid of pause, bro? We did it. We did it. No
You
diddy.
segue to something else.
Juice
it's
Man
the
J feeling
new.
motivated. I like it. Juice Man J feeling motivated. I like it. Juice Man J.
Exactly. It's just
Juice,
instead of saying just regular,
Pause.
just
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, but I'll let you go. Pause.
yeah.
it's now it's supposed to be no Diddy. That's what they started to say. I just said it because it's funny now. But I've seen like people just saying no Diddy now instead of it. They having Trey. They're having like a type of video. Just people just saying no Diddy now. So it's like they making a meme out of it just because allegedly, doing the homosexual stuff. So now they saying, I guess, no Diddy instead of no homo now. So,
I,
you know how the kids do, man. You know how the
yeah.
kids do.
I ain't trying to claim nothing, but I've been saying no Diddy for a couple of years now. But people just
You've
now,
been saying for a
trying to
while.
trademark it. Yeah, man. In private conversations now,
Hey,
we
man,
ain't been talking
he an
about it.
innovator, man. Innovator.
Yeah,
For the same reason.
yeah, for the same reason, you know.
That's crazy. That is wild. That's wild. But hey, if he did, man, he an innovator, man. He an innovator, man. Give it up to him, man. He an innovator.
I don't want no credit. I let them have it. They trying to trademark and all that. I don't need that. I don't need that.
Okay, they sent you the papers on the trademark, but you said no, it's cool.
No, I said give it to the next guy. Give it to the
Okay,
person
yes.
that claim it after me.
I mean, you built like that. You different, man. I mean, I like that about you,
Yeah,
man. See, that's
yeah.
real great.
I just don't want no ties to Diddy. I don't want him to come find me or nothing, man. I don't want no ties to Diddy, bro.
Oh, why, man? What's gonna happen?
Pause. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, but I'll let you go. Pause.
Hey,
Hey,
man, let's get on to the first topic, man.
hey,
Hey,
okay.
Bricks in the
I
chat.
want to make sure. I didn't know. I was just trying to make sure you're good. I ain't know. You
Hey, I'm
know,
good. I'm
you
good. We
good?
got bricks in the chat. I'm great. I'm great. We got bricks in the chat though.
We got break to the chat.
We got fucking bricks in the chat, G. You know what
Oh,
that
damn,
means.
my bad, man. I ain't know, man. My bad. My bad. Sometimes players mess up too.
What up, Big Taj? Real estate gang.
Appreciate it.
I feel you.
Okay.
My bad. We come with the energy tonight, man. I'm sorry,
I
man.
love
We
it.
come
I
with the
love
energy,
it.
Hey,
man.
man, listen,
You
man.
know
That's what
what?
happens when you ain't been on. We ain't been with the guys in a while, man. From nothing ain't been here in a while. I'm trying. We take a little break. We make some money, but we get back to it, man. That's what men do, man. We just cause hey, we stay consistent
Yeah.
sometimes. Eh?
Hey,
But hey, we still here. We ain't going nowhere.
yeah, we're gonna talk about it in a minute. You know, ain't no specific formula to this, but let's go ahead jump into the first topic. Hit a like, hit a subscribe. Shout out to Rumble Mob. Shout out to YouTube Mob. Shout out to Instagram Mob.
Exactly, man.
Wherever you at, TikTok Mob.
Facts,
Um,
facts.
yeah. So
What's the
what we
what's the
got?
count on Rumble, man? How many people doing their thing on Rumble, man? They watching us?
Oh damn, I ain't even on Rumble myself. I'm on
Come
YouTube.
on, bro. Come on, bro.
We got. All right, it's just me on Rumble right now. No, hold on. What the fuck? Look like just me on. Oh, one watching. That's just me. That's just me. It's all good.
Damn, man, he's solo in that joint. It's all good. It's all good.
I'm gonna hold it down. I'm gonna hold it down.
Hold it down. Hold it down. All right. So today we going first topic. You know, we like to either start off with the finance or we like to start off with the health. Primarily, it's the health. So we're gonna do that this evening. Talk about a little bit of detoxing. This is something that you need to do. Start flushing your system. It's like the male and female version of douching.
What?
Detoxing.
Oh, okay. I ain't know males could douche. I ain't know that.
Hey, I would just say, but I clarified it. I said the male and the female kind of version of you detoxing. Douching is, they cleaning out. You know what
Yeah, I know what that is. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know a little.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Hey, sometimes, hey, it sounded good in my mind, but I guess it didn't sound good coming out. So let's go ahead and let's see what this young lady got to talk about when it comes to detoxing your body.
For sure, for sure.
Everyone always
Okay,
asks me why detoxing is necessary if the body naturally detoxes itself. This is true. The body does naturally detoxify itself. But throughout history, humans have never had to cope with this degree of toxicity before in our lives. We all grew up off toxic food. Chips, Lunchables, fast food. Since we were born, we have been eating garbage. Unfortunately, I had to block out half the slide for obvious reasons, but our parents didn't even have to deal with the level of heavy metals and neurotoxins that were introduced to us from birth. All perfumes and body care products sold to us are toxic, endocrine disruptors, plastics, chemicals, literally being put on our skin. And our skin is our third kidney and a main elimination pathway for the body. So if this is congested with toxic chemicals, what do you think's going to happen? Even our whole natural foods from the earth are being sprayed, and the people who spray them have to wear this type of equipment so they don't get poisoned. Now, one of the 500 functions of the liver is detoxifying the body to some extent. It's like a processing plant for chemicals, toxins, and synthetic minerals. It pretty much prepares these toxins to be eliminated by your main pathways. Now, our liver naturally does its most work between 2 and 4 a.m. So if you're waking up at night around this time, it means your liver's on overdrive. Our bodies are overloaded. That's why detox is necessary.
Very true. Very true. Appreciate that, man. That's very true. Very, very true. Very true. So break this down. Mr. Pratt sent this video because he wanted to review this and show the importance of it. I may be the fitness guy. He always comes with some knowledge or a topic that he wants to talk about personally when it comes to fitness. So he brought this to us. What's the reason behind this one, Mr. Pratt?
Yes, I actually speak a lot about detoxing. I experienced detoxing when I started researching about, weight loss. And that's another topic I'd like to bring to discussion further in the future, in the near future, the struggle with weight loss or weight gain, whatever is your battle. But when I decided to lose some weight, what I learned is that you should start off with a detox. A lot of people talk about carrying water weight and all of that stuff, and it's like, what is this stuff? So when I started to look into it, of course, I want to go the natural route. I did a natural detox. I know some of y'all might remember from a previous episode, but I did a natural detox recommended by my white boy, little crazy ass white boy up in Chicago, and the first go round, it did not work The first go around, it didn't because it was like a challenge. Like it's basically just sea salt and warm water, and he was like, "You can't throw up." Drunk as much as I could, threw it right up. I was like, "Do that count?" Like I feel empty. He's like, "Nah, you got to go out the back." And I was like, "All right."
Whoa. Say what?
You
Oh,
gotta
did he?
go out the back. This is okay.
Pause. That's
This is
crazy.
Yeah,
okay.
that is crazy, but I'll let you go. Pause.
Couldn't help it. so, so I did it. Tried it again. Did it successfully, and did it before and after on the scale, and I literally lost 5 pounds that first time. And I was like, "How is this?" Like, I know people that are like struggling with them last 5 pounds and stuff like that. I'm like, I just did this like in minutes. Like, what do you mean? And from that, I saw and felt a complete difference. That was the experience I had that led me to realize on how important detoxing was. But then as I continued, it just unfolded into more and more significance behind the actual act of detoxing. And there's different types of detoxes, different ways to detox, different programs, all types of stuff. And we might dabble into a little bit of that later on. But this is the reason why I brought long spill, but this is the reason why I brought up this topic because it is important to detox. And a lot of people feel as though they don't need to use because they're already regular. Like I already use the bathroom fluently, so I don't need the detox. Like the detox. If you was to go get a colonoscopy, they make you flush out, right?
Yeah.
Like regardless of how fluent you are, regardless of how regular you are, you still need to flush out. That's because it's known that your body is still holding on or has trapped some of this waste, some of these toxins within. So you have to flush it out. It's a necessity, man. And I want to drive that nail all the way in. Okay, it is a necessity, bro. What they in the comments. What has been you all's experience with detox? Do you think it's important? Have you done it? And what type of detox do y'all lean towards?
Hey, G, go ahead right quick. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna catch up.
Oh man. If you know anything about Crohn's, listen. Crohn's is a natural detox disease. I mean, if y'all got if you got a bad, stomach, got a weak stomach, I'm about to enlighten y'all on Crohn's disease just for a second. Understand that I've been detoxing since I was 15 years old every single day.
Mm,
One of the worst things that happens when it comes to having Crohn's disease is I use the bathroom a lot. I used to when I was really in pain, use the bathroom a lot. And just how Trey said, you think everything is out of you. Huh.
mm,
It was like every single food was like a one of them pills that make you use the bathroom. Every single time I ate, that's what happened with my body. It
yeah.
rejects Crohn's disease rejects almost anything that comes to your body. It's a natural. It makes you use the bathroom a lot. In layman terms, it's just one of the reasons why Crohn's disease is bad. The natural white and blood cells in my body they don't create effectively. That means my digestion is off. That means my kidneys are off. Everything goes off. It's all in a line, especially starting off with the white blood cells, the main ones. So what that did was my body didn't understand that you need to take some food and get the nutrients. Some of the food needs to leave. My digestion was messed up where it said whatever's coming in here, we're gonna get rid of all of it because we're just
Right.
slow. We don't know what to do. Basically, in
Right.
layman terms, that's what Crohn's was doing to me. So whatever I ate, it naturally just came out. So I stayed frail. I stayed sick because I wasn't able to get the nutrients to keep my body together. So I was malnourished. So I had to use the bathroom a lot. He said also like colonoscopies. They made me do a colonoscopy twice out the year, so I had to take that nasty stuff. Remember that? If you done a colonoscopy, Trey, you done it before when they make you drink some like nasty stuff,
It's like a
and they make you
powder,
use the
right?
bathroom.
That milk and magnesia.
Yeah, it's like similar to that. So I had to use the bathroom a lot, and it's needed. So in this way, he's right. Detoxing is great because it flush out every single thing, but it just sucked going through it all the time. But it made me healthier because I got rid of every single bad thing that came throughout my body. So I naturally just get everything out. So that's why I think we naturally, like she said, we naturally detox.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been going through it for a long time. But when you do it, I mean, it makes your skin clear. I mean, it makes your
Oh,
thoughts clear. Your body runs a little bit better. Some people don't
yeah,
understand that sometimes you just don't feel you feel like you're sad throughout the day. You don't have enough energy, anything like that. The prime thing that you maybe could do is detox and get all
yeah.
that bad stuff out there. You're sluggish because your body is sluggish, and then it transfers to your mindset.
Right.
So detoxing is very good for your mental too. So this can be a health and mental thing.
It
So
is,
I
man.
mean, it's crucial. You got to. And I think it's one thing she said in there too. If y'all caught, she was like she said it's funny how back in the days, like our parents and our grandparents, they didn't have the detox as much as we need to today because all the harsh chemicals and pesticides and all the stuff that they put in our body, in our food now. You
Yeah,
understand that all them pesticides and all that stuff is foreign. All those metals are foreign bodies, the foreign things that are put into our body. So those foreign things, they stay in your body. Your
yeah.
body's like, all right, I don't know what this pesticide is. I don't know what this is. It's man-made. I don't know if I should keep it. I don't know if I should use the bathroom. I don't know if I should use it to make muscle. I don't know what to use it. So it just stays in your body. And that's where you become sluggish. You gain that extra weight and all that stuff because it's a foreign body. So we got to detox that stuff out. We got to force it out since our body doesn't know that we need to, get rid of it. So I don't want to be too long-winded, long enough, but pause. But that's my thought on it, man. What you got to say, Keith?
Um, similarly to UG, and most of y'all have heard my spiel before. If you tuned into the early days of the podcast, and the very reason why I even, ran into these guys or met these guys was because, I was also having some health issues and whatnot. And I struggle since I've crossed over that 30 threshold. I'm 34 now. Since I've crossed over that 30 threshold, I tend to struggle with acid reflux and gastritis, and that's just because I didn't realize, in your 20s you feel so invincible, bro. You don't feel like
Invincible, bro.
nothing can harm you. You can eat whatever. I told y'all I was 4 for 4 shawty. Y'all know throw them foes
Oh,
up.
for four.
4 for 4 shawty, big backwoods shawty. Like every day of my 20s. Like I couldn't tell you what I did otherwise. But it catch up to you in older age now, and you don't even realize how much work you're putting on your body. Like you might feel great throughout the day and just like, oh, it's a normal day. I feel good. I don't feel sick. I ain't sneezing or nothing. I'm fed. Like I'm good. No, that should catch up to you. It builds up over time, and like I said, once you cross into your 30s, you just realize you ain't living right. And when I say you, I mean me. You just not living right. So uh, some things I've learned about detoxing is just like in my 20s, I wasn't sweating a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like simple stuff like that, and we sweat, our
Mm-hmm.
bodies sweat when we're, hyperactive to release, not only cool you down, but, sweat out toxins. You sweat out toxins when you sweat, when you work out and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's another way to detox. And another
Hmm.
thing that's helped me is going through what you want to say, liquid
Liquid
diets or
diets.
2 3 day liquid diets, just
Juicing.
fruit juices and vegetable juices, because the protein we consume, the animal, the chicken, the turkey, all the hog maw, all the burgers and all that shit we eat,
Hmm.
that Americanized diet, it it takes a long time for meat to digest in your body. Pause. But it does take a long time on average.
Pause. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
crazy, but I'll let you go, pause.
On average, it's he said, what do you recommend we do to detox after a night of drinking? Um, I'm gonna answer that right quick. I'm gonna get back in my spiel. I'm gonna answer that right quick. I recommend a lot of fruit the next day and water, fruit and water. Get
Mhm.
those natural electrolytes back in your body. You know, because alcohol dries you the fuck out.
It does.
And that's another thing when you dry it out, your body is not processing properly or at the proper speeds. It slows everything down. So that's just what I recommend. They might have different recommendations, but I recommend plenty of fruit and plenty of water, just rehydrating. Um, but yeah, back to
Rehydrating.
my spiel about detoxing. Like that diet I had in my 20s over the years, it just caught up to me, man. And you know, I had to start living right. You ever notice? I don't know for the people at home or the guys and gals that might be tuning in. If you ever like consistently ate bad food all the day, like you never cooked. We all been there at our times, college times, where you just ate out all the fucking time,
Yeah.
fast 24/7. You eat that consistently, right? Your body gets used to that type of food. Not used to it, but it recognizes that type of food. It gives you you know, your brain satisfaction. Like, hey, I'm eating this good ass so called food that we
Mhm.
love to eat. And then you go eat like just take a day and eat like a spinach salad. You'll almost feel sick, right? Because your body is just going into like a little bit of I feel like a little bit of shock. Like, what is this healthy shit y'all bringing in? Like, we ain't used to this shit. Like, you feel a little off because you actually, you know, getting a little bit of the shock of things your body actually needs, but it seems
Right.
because your body's just used to consuming all this bad shit. So um, definitely watching what you eat, and then sometimes just not eating as much. We talked about it before, like this whatever whoever taught us like you need to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's like the worst thing they could have told us. You don't need a copious.
All three.
You just need the right nutrients when you are eating. You can really survive off one meal a day. So
Very true. That's
sometimes we
very
put too
true.
much sometimes we put too much on our bodies. You know, when I talked about how the body is trying to process, putting too much work on our bodies, it's trying to process all this food. Like we eat breakfast, right? We eat eggs and bacon. Well, that bacon and that egg probably still digesting by the time we eating lunch when we're eating, you know, a sandwich and chips. And then
Mhm.
all that is piling up and still
You
processing when you go home and
called it
eat.
wrong, man. That's not what it's called. It's supposed to be.
What?
It's a new name. That's not eggs and bacon. It's swine and fetuses.
Swine and fetus. I'm sorry.
Swine and fetus.
Swine
Yeah,
and fetus, my bad.
yeah,
Turkey
yeah,
turkey bacon. You eat turkey bacon though. Turkey bacon ain't bad.
yeah.
But just putting the work on your body with all the food you're eating and how much you're eating throughout the day, you know, that's a myth that was taught to us. Um one thing I've tried recently, and I'm gonna be a little vulnerable here, y'all, because you know,
Mhm.
just I'm getting older,
Being
like I said,
transparent. Yeah.
being transparent. I'm in the middle of I just decided just to make myself feel a little better, just to do something to help. I'm going through colon hydrotherapy.
Mm.
It's not
Amazing.
it's not it's not what do you call it? What do you say you had to go through G with the Crohn's disease?
Colonoscopy.
The colonoscopy. It's not that. It's not that. What colon
Yeah.
hydrotherapy is basically like a power wash of your large intestine. And
They're gonna go through your anal.
yeah, unfortunately, no diddy. Yeah, thank you, Juice Man J. No diddy.
Pause.
Unfortunately,
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is
unfortunately,
crazy, but I'll let you go,
That's
pause.
silly.
Hey man, I went through Crohn's, man. I was in a vulnerable state, man. I was it was, it was
it's
good, man.
I'm gonna be
But
real with the men, right?
I'm
I'm be real with the
just telling
men
the
because
truth.
I'm
Hey,
be
I,
real with
I
the
keep it real. If anybody doing your research on Crohn's, I've been there, man. Ain't
yeah
nothing for me to hide, man. I had to do what I got to do.
yeah.
I was in a vulnerable state, man. I didn't like it. I thought I had to wait till I was 40 to go through that, but no, it was
You ain't
bad,
gotta
man.
wait. You ain't gotta wait
Nightmares.
till 40, but
No, man, it wasn't good.
it's not the most comfortable experience. I'll tell you that.
No, man.
But
I don't
when
blame
you,
that, man. It's bad. Yeah, man. It's bad.
y-
I don't even want to talk about it no more, man. Sensitive, man.
Diabolical.
Real sensitive about that, man. You know, I'm sensitive about that, man.
I
Sensitive.
got
I
you,
don't
man.
want to talk about it.
Pause. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
crazy, but I'll let you go, pause.
Hey, don't let me go no more. I'm finished, bro. Because
Yeah,
Juice
man,
Man J on
you
me in the
bringing up some
comments.
bad moments in my life, man. I don't like talking about that. You bringing up some bad stuff, man. I don't. Man,
They
come
bringing
on,
on the
man.
good stuff. That's the necessity.
I'm just relate. I'm just kind of relating to you, bro. No Diddy, but
Man, it's real, man. I don't like none of that stuff, man. I don't even play that. Y'all knowing like basketball when they be like, man, yeah, yo, good
Mhm.
job, slapping on it. I don't do none of that, man. I don't do that. I
Shit,
don't
like
play none of
no,
that.
I ain't do too much of that either. I ain't do too much of
Yeah,
that either when I
man.
play
I
ball.
don't, e-
But
I don't even look that way when I take a shot. I don't want to look at nothing that do with that, man. I don't even do none of that stuff. Is that bad, man? I'm trying. Hey, man, it's messed up, man.
yeah, all right. Let me finish. I'm gonna finish talking about it. Not to give nobody no anatomy lesson, but just
Damn, man.
like I say, over the years, you
Yo,
can't.
Juice Man is wilding, man.
Yeah, you can't.
talk about it.
You can't. Like I said, the way they're doing our food now, you can't just. You're not going to eat healthy 100% of the time, even when you think you are. You could be eating fruits, vegetables, like Juice Man said. You could be doing that vegan ass diet. That's not going to prevent foreign substances from being put on your food and then getting in your system. Like G said, just sticking around. So your colon is essentially your large intestine, right? And there's three
Yep.
parts. There's three parts. You got your descending large intestine, which is basically where that days old to a week old, all that poop, that fresh poop that's coming out. But then you got uh, I forgot what it's called, but your large intestine comes across like this, and
Mhm.
that's where your few weeks to a couple months worth of buildup lies. And then you got your ascending um, colon or large intestine, and that's where years and years of build up just lies. Like when you
Mhm.
got that little pudge in your stomach or anything like that, when you're not going to the bathroom regularly,
Mm.
um, you are indeed probably backed up. Like you might not feel like it because you go throughout the day and you might not feel bloated all the time or feel like you got to go to the bathroom all the times, but there
Or
is
you get
buildup.
used to it. Yeah.
Yeah, there is buildup in your large intestine, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. It like I said, it's not the most comfortable thing, but how you feel afterwards, man. Like you feel like you gained some years back in your life,
Mm.
just in how you just feel like. First, you feel hungry, right? Because you probably losing a couple pounds. I probably lost a couple pounds through this process just by getting that toxicity out my gut, um,
Mm.
and and the main thing is when you do start to replenish yourself, don't go back to the junk because you already shocking your body by speeding up the process of getting these toxins out, and then you just go dump toxins back on it. So it might go into a little bit of shock. So you got to start off. They told me not to eat broccoli and cauliflower
Mhm.
after right after the first day after because I guess that's
Mayonnaise.
a little too starchy to break down in your body and might just cause your body to back up right away again. But it's definitely an experience. If you around my age, 35, and you ain't been eating the healthiest in your 20s and in your life period, if you want to start detoxing, I recommend you could start with that. It'll help you with weight loss if you're struggling with weight loss. And it just to me and this for the men, bro. This for the men. This gonna sound crazy, bro. So I'm just pre-pause this, but this gonna sound crazy. The first day I did it, it's a three-part session for all three parts of your large intestine. But the first day I did it, my blood was flowing, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. My blood was flowing.
Mm.
Like I just be chilling in the crib and my blood was flowing. Like I felt a little younger. I felt 10 years younger, man. Like
Body
Pause. That's
functioning.
crazy.
Yeah, that is
yeah.
crazy, but I'll let you go, pause.
Hey man, I'm just
Body
trying to get.
functioning.
Hey, if one of these men out here, they might be struggling in that department. You might be too clogged up. Your blood vessels and stuff might be too clogged up. If you go and do some
Pause.
colonizer
That's
therapy, it
crazy.
might bring it
Yeah,
back a
that
little.
is
Yeah,
crazy, but I'll let you go, pause.
hey man, I don't need to pause nothing. I ain't on none of no Diddy shit. But that's my spiel. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get off my stage, and I hope I taught y'all something.
You
You
did,
taught
man.
me
Great
something.
job,
I ain't,
man.
I ain't know about colon hydrotherapy.
Anything
I
else
ain't
on
know
this
about
topic before we get on, man? I
it.
appreciate
Yeah.
y'all, man. Feel good being back after 3 weeks. Anything else before we wrap this one up?
No, I
Yeah.
just
So
appreciate everybody in the comments, the interaction. We all a community here.
yeah.
Do we have the link in the description for where anybody, if y'all want to come on, share? This is a space for men to talk. So, shout out to the De Niro Association. Shout out to Juice Man Jay. As always, he been rocking with us over on Contrary in Sports as well. So, really, shout out to you. Shout out to Big Taj. I mean, shout out to all y'all. Shout out to the mob, man. We
Yeah.
we we appreciate we appreciate y'all being here with us.
That's that
Exactly.
vulnerability is
Exactly.
connectivity juice. And just to close out the topic, uh, the signs that you might need a detox. G said it quite a few of them. You're sluggish, you're groggy, meaning you have brain fog.
Hmm.
You're feeling things and don't know why, right? That means something in your nerves could be off. Now, I know that could be a scary thought, but it could be a simple thing. You think about, we have trillions of things going on in our bodies, so any one thing could set stuff off. We need to be highly functioning, as Keith's experienced. Um, you have mental blocks. A lot of people have attitude or really low tolerance because of this. You have body pains, aches. Let's say the obvious: your farts really stink. You gassy. You know. You have respiratory problems, meaning you get winded easy. You're not breathing right. You have circulatory problems, meaning you have clogs somewhere, which if the clog or clot or anything get in the wrong area, you could be taken out. This is
Hmm.
serious. And one of the main things that I noticed, because it's external, is you start to have patches and blotchy skin. Like some people's skin be looking grayish. Is that dull? If you're always ashy, you're not hydrated. And trust, I know, okay? Like if you always ashy, then it's more of a hydration issue. And if you are one who drinks a good amount of water for yourself, and you still have these types of issues, you're still dry and stuff, that's because you need to detox is not going in the right places, right? But the other side of detoxing is the reverse of all of this. You have energy, right? You have clear thinking, right? You feel better, and when you feel better, you think better, you do better. So, when I detox, I'm less likely to have an attitude or take anything personal or anything. Like, you don't have the body pains, right? You don't have the same types of aches. Like, and I'm talking about not just like stomach cramps. I'm talking about like knee pain, back pain, like body pains all over. Like, you can breathe better. You're more winded, and as Taj pointed out, your skin will be glowing. And healthy skin, fellas, 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 shine. Healthy
Plug them in.
skin.
Plug them
Hey,
in, man.
y'all go to
No,
shinecareproducts.com right now and get y'all some shine. Y'all heard the lady say the skin, your third liver. Y'all get
mm,
some of that shine, man. I don't know if you got no discounts right now, Trey, but shinecareproducts.com. Go get y'all some. I
Oh,
ain't
that
use
discount, no. The discount is always still not linked, man. The FMF, right? Is it FMF?
FMF
What?
20.
FMF 20.
FMF 20, man. It's that link is in every single live, every single video that we have on there. It's reading is fundamental. Hit the description and read. We got discounts everywhere. Y'all grab that shine, man. I got some in my bathroom right there. I always
Yeah.
keep some, man. I stole. Actually, I didn't have none, so I had to steal some from my sister. I saw she had a bottle, and I stole it from her. So I ran out. I had
Hey,
to go to Houston. I
this
ain't have.
man savage, bro. This
Yeah,
man
I did. I
savage.
stole it from my sister. I
I,
don't care. She was using one,
hey,
and then the other one was brand new. She'll be all right. I took hers, so we
yeah,
good money, man. I got mine, man. Y'all better go get yours.
yeah.
Yes,
I ain't
That's
use
about
indeed.
it. Go get.
I ain't used Jergens or Carry lotion in like 2 years, bro. And this lasts longer than the biggest bottle of lotion. The little jar you saw Trey with. It
Hmm.
lasts longer than the biggest bottle of lotion you can buy in the store. Like I
Yeah.
swear, you don't need a lot. It's hydrating and it's good from face to foot.
Yep. Absolutely. And that is, women pay attention. And if your skin right, you already in a different bracket as a man. So we're gonna talk about hygiene one of these days too. Get your shine on, do a detox, get all of the benefits of doing so. If you need any recommendations on any types of detoxes, you could just reach out to the mob. We got you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hit me up.
ShineCareProducts.com. ShineCareProducts.com.
Exactly. You already know how we do. How we do before we go to the next topic. Please, please. If y'all watching this, hit a like, subscribe, write something in the comments. Go watch one of the other videos. If you don't like this live, go watch another one of my videos. You may not like this live right now. May go on and watch one of the other
And
videos.
if you're
It's
tuned in,
appreciated.
you feel like you're getting some good stuff from us, some good jewels, some good gems. Just share it with your homies, bro. Like we are trying to just become better men overall, and just talk
Yeah,
and have a community where men can talk. So yeah, share it with your homies, man. Share it with your homies. You don't know
absolutely.
you don't know what your boys might need, man. That you might save a life. So
Facts.
You never know, man. You never know. You never know.
um this next topic, what we've been trying to, I don't know if I'm overstepping and explaining this to people, but what we're trying to do at the FMF network is also um just help other content creators who are thinking about starting or already in the early stages of content creation.
Mhm.
um it's I'm sure you have questions. I know when I started with them, I had a bunch of questions like what all went into this. But we think we have to find that perfect formula, and this next video we're gonna look at um is just gonna debunk that theory that you need a formula for content creation. So with that being said, I'm gonna get back to it, but let's play this short video right here for the folks at home.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. People go, okay, I have 3 in the can. Yeah. Should I post all 3 this week, or should I spread them out over 3 weeks? Or I know I'm going to go on vacation, and I'm like, I don't know. Just post them all. Like, post as many videos as you can when you can. But then if I don't, I said I'm going to do every Tuesday, and I did 3 Tuesdays in a row. But if I don't do the 4th Tuesday,
yeah, this is so paralyzing.
no, honestly, probably no one's going to care as much as you think. What you are also looking for yesterday, we were talking about videos 10 years old that just grew the channel 6,000 views, 6 subscribers, $25, 66 new subscribers on the Asus monitor video. What does that tell me? It tells me that in a way, it kind of doesn't matter when the video is uploaded. Yeah. It matters that it keeps getting watched, and it matters about just building a library that people can access on demand. So, of course, post it at like a smart time of the day, not in the weird middle of the night when probably your demographic location audience is asleep. But once that video takes off life following the 7R framework, it can just keep working for you. And you never look back and think, when did I upload that? Like, that's not what matters. What matters is it's getting real-time views today.
Yeah, with that being said, like he just mentioned, FMF has been around for roughly 3 years now. So if y'all are just now joining the mob, y'all can go back and we have 3 years worth of episodes and worth of content for y'all to check out.
Right.
But and you may have seen me on some of those early episodes. I wasn't always, officially on the podcast. I just really got on board as recently as last I believe it was August or September.
August.
But appreciate it. When it comes to this, right? Y'all know me. I if you go to the early episodes, go to episode 7. I told y'all, how I debunked the myth of toxic masculinity. I told y'all how I came off the foes in the backwoods.
Throw them foes up.
Throw them foes up. I even showed y'all, taught y'all that your parents can have an effect on you and your adult development. But
Mm-hmm.
this is different now
Go,
because
hey Trey, you hear him, man? Hey, that man, hey, you hear him, Trey?
hey, I
Yeah.
promote the energy, man. Like, and I really thank these guys for pushing me because they onboarded me, and then they immediately told me, "All right, we want you to have your own thing." And I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, like they don't even know some of the shit I'm about to say. They don't even know this is how I was feeling. I was like, No, I ain't doing that. I'm be rocking with y'all. I don't like talking to people by myself. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
not that I'm been by myself. They, G is there to support me on Contrarian Sports Channel. Contrarian
Contrarian
Sports
sports
Channel. We on
channel.
live every Sunday, around 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern time. And we go start coming on during the week too. Once we get more in the groove. But Contrarian Sports Channel. This is PG. This is PG-13 right here. That's rated R over there. Y'all
It's
y'all
wild.
y'all subscribe and check it out, man.
It gets
We
real
about
wild. Put the kids away when y'all watch this. This ain't your
yeah
normal sports channel. This ain't ESPN where they can bleep
yeah
stuff out. This is
yeah
something that we
this
might get banned for. We're not trying to mess up the FNF network though. We're not trying to mess up the FNF network, but we wild out there. So we get a strike. We already had semi one, and I already fixed it. So I'm just letting y'all know it gets real crazy.
yeah, man, most definitely. But in that, I appreciate the challenge because now being 2 months into Contrarian Sports Channel, I'm really finding my groove, and it's also the reason why I'm right here right now with all this energy because the more content I've been producing and G and Trey helping me, the more tasks they give me behind the scenes. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to be consistent. It's not hard. I made it hard at times. It's not hard to be consistent.
That was a good
I
line.
I was over. I was just say I was overthinking things a lot. When it comes to what to do. When I'm not creating content. Like far as producing shorts, like, oh, well, people watch these shorts, so this short look lame, like, little stuff like that. And it's really like the guy was explaining, it's really not about what you're doing or how you're doing it. It's just about doing it. And like most of your
Yeah.
thoughts can just be put to action. If you're thinking about it, just go ahead and do it. if
Mm.
if you make a mistake, if it doesn't work for you, you can always go back to the drawing board. But the key thing is just starting.
Yes.
So um I'm not gonna be long on this, but I'll just want to
Pause.
tell.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
crazy, but I'll let you go, pause.
That
Um,
nigga got trigger happy with that one.
Hey, I'm gonna
Hey,
get I'm gonna get my own machine. Where you get that from? Amazon. So I'm gonna get my own
Facts.
Trey,
machine.
I know Trey is one of the number one guys. He used to say it all the time because he had that book. Trey actually got the book for I think his name is called
Canal.
Sean Cannell. Awesome guy. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Um, we're probably what you call struggle streamers. So if this video ever gets to Sean, we appreciate you. I see some of your work. I'm a fan. My boy Trey, you got your book. He a fan. And
Mhm.
and now you even got Keith. We just reviewed your video. We're a fan. He said one thing that Trey said all the time. He said you just gotta just start. It don't matter if you got a sidekick. It don't matter you got a Nokia. You got an iPhone 1. You just gotta just start. So I mean, you gotta start somewhere. Somebody will watch it. Somebody is not really understanding the quality of it, but everybody learns and everybody has different languages. A
Mm.
famous rapper says sometimes you gotta talk a certain way to convey a message. So if your message can resonate with somebody, even if you have bad English, you'll have no English, or you be able to have a durag or whatever your look is, it will be able to translate to a specific person. You just got to put the content out. That's all you got to do, baby. That's all you got to do. Go ahead, Trey. I didn't mean to, man. I just had to say that because it reminded me of what you used to say. Just go ahead and turn on the camera. But I give
Man.
you props on that, man. So go ahead. Just,
I appreciate you fellas. Throw the alley oop. Yes, this is one of the main things that I talk about when it comes to mindset. It's because a lot of people, it's called paralysis analysis. A lot of people sit there in the setup in the planning phase. And it's like you get to like what'll happen at step 20. You ain't did step one yet. You ain't did step one yet. Like that's cool, bro. Like I understand you don't want to look this way, you don't want to be this way, you don't want to sound this way, you want to make sure your words good, you don't want to scratch or stutter, you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's all cool. I get it. Fuck that. Just do it. How do you do anything? Like I always say, most mindset, most mental things, you could use an analogy of some type of physical thing. Like you're not gonna go in the gym, do one push up, and then be like, yeah, I got it. Like you're not gonna build anything instantly, right? And a lot of people don't realize like you got to build momentum, right? You got to build your experience. And a lot of people, I say I'm not a data person. I'm not really like steadfast focused on data, but I like to get a result to go back and let's go back to the drawing board. You don't know what to improve. Hello. You always improving the mind. You don't know what to improve until you try something. Until something is there, until you have a result, you don't know what to look at, what to review, what
Come
to
on.
improve on,
Yeah.
right? You could be perfect in your speech, but you don't talk. You could have great quality, right? And then this is where social media gets people trapped is because sometimes it's automatic. Like we're gonna judge, right? We're gonna judge.
Mm-hmm.
We
Sure
understand you're
is.
not supposed to judge like detrimentally, but when it comes to this, like you're going to be like this motherfucker."
Yeah.
You see somebody doing the same thing that you want to do, or got like thousands of views. You're like, they got to be paying for it. They got to be doing something. Like, what do they got to that I don't got? The answer is nothing. They just doing it, right? I see people with like at this point they're not even talking, and it's like getting views like crazy, and like it could be a 5 second skit, bro. I can go on and on, but the point is you don't even know just, I, y'all got me excited. No
Take
diddy.
your time. Take your time. Take your time, bro.
Right,
I
because
ain't hit the button this time. I left it alone. I ain't
because
say nothing. I let it go.
because like behind the scenes, me and G could talk about it. I don't know how many times we like, yo, this topic gonna blow. This junk gonna be the one, and it get like 12 views. Then the
Yep.
one that we like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We just talking. It ain't important. That junk got thousands. Like what the fuck?
Facts.
We don't know until you do something like the action. Action gets results. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is that you want to do it. So many people they like, man, one day I'm gonna have a YouTube channel. I was like, oh, that day could be today, like like
Yeah.
like just create it. Like you haven't even secured the space yet. Like just create the account. That's a step. That's an actionable step. Like whatever it is that you want to do, you could do it, man. I'm gonna lose weight. You could do 10 squats right now. Right now. Instead of taking the elevator, you could take the steps today. Right? That's a mental jog, right? Like you could do something. Go for a walk. You can do something, right? I'm gonna start a business. All right, well, buy the first ingredient to your product, right? Set up your service, whatever it is. Draw out a map or something. Do something. You can do something right away. And that's the beauty of it. Like we are our biggest obstacle. Once you realize that, you get out your own way, you can do whatever, bro.
Hey, that was well
Right.
said, Trey. Trey was talking to me, y'all. Y'all just don't know. But uh, not to get it confused or anything. We know, like most of us, like Trey, like G said, most of us are struggle streamers. We're in that struggle streaming stage when we begin to make content, right? So none of us always have the most free time to record and put something out there for the people to view. Life happens. Trey can tell you that life happens, and sometimes crazy shit be going on, and you just can't always. You might come in saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do every Monday at this time," and then Monday you get in a car accident or something like that, and you just can't make it home in time to create that content. It's okay.
It's
YouTube
okay.
ain't just up on Mondays. YouTube is a free platform. Like think about
Right.
it. We pay Amazon 15.99 a month. We pay Netflix now I think it's up to 17.99. They just sent me my bill. We pay HBO Max $11.99 a month to watch other people's shit when you can make content on this free platform for free and people can access it for free. And people like free shit, man. So give them free content. Give them free content. YouTube is amazing, as G's Button would say. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing.
Like I never seen a monopoly like YouTube. You know, you got Rumble coming up, you know, but outside of that, I don't know any other platforms that are as big as YouTube where you can just access a video of almost about anything. You need to learn how to change the spark plugs on your car. You can type in your car, the year, make, and model, and somebody has a video of them changing the spark plugs on the same type of car. I typed in the other day how to clean my firearm and take it apart, and I was sitting there following YouTube. I'm like, oh shit, I'm taking apart a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like Major Payne upside down with the blindfold on and shit. Like it's crazy what YouTube offers, and if you're not paying attention to the world and you know this new digital age we're in, like it's going towards content creation. Like everybody's creating content. Look at LeBron James, right? LeBron James, even though he needs to stay off the mic, and we could talk about it on Contrarian Sports Channel this Sunday, probably around 8 p.m. LeBron James has started a podcast with JJ Redick where he's just, you know, talking about just being dramatic and trying to make himself look like the GOAT. But he's making he's a content creator now. Kevin Garnett, former basketball player, making content. Cam and Mace, former rappers, you know, didn't make a lot from the rap game, but they make it more in making content. Gilly, shout out to Market Mondays, those guys, like I love those guys. But Market Mondays teaching black people about finance, like a crazy following just from talking on camera about shit they know.
Yep.
Drink
Exactly.
champs. You know, Nori just ask rappers their personal business, and you know, except for the Diddy episode, we ain't recognizing that one. That one was crazy, but that should expose y'all to them. But it's all on YouTube. You can find anything on YouTube, and you just don't know until you put it out there who's looking for what you're offering. You know what I'm saying? Like I was nervous about making this sports channel, but sure enough, we got a good interaction on there. Juice Man J, he in the comments right now. He be over there on Contrarian Sports. I didn't know. I was telling Trey, man, I can't talk for a long period of time. I'm like, I'm probably gonna make episodes like maybe 30 minutes. The very first episode talked about two things where we ran almost 2 hours on that jank. Just talk about sports and cutting up, man.
We never shut up.
We never shut up. We never shut up. We can go on forever. But yeah,
Exactly.
it all start. You just gotta start with somewhere. And the second thing I want to say, I know I'm talking a long time. I'm not saying look at this like a business. I'm not saying look at this as purely fun. Make it fun, right? But also look at it like a fun business to have on the side. You know, we probably all working a 9 to 5, a grind, a career you already have to maintain the bills. Because when you first start making content, you're not gonna be making the big bucks like Joe Rogan or Shannon Sharp. Shout Uncle Shannon, Shay Shay.
No, Shay Shay. We call him
Shay Shay.
Shay Shay.
Shout out Shay Shay. But you know, invest in yourself. I mean, I started on my iPhone when I got on boarded with them, but I came across I make decent money, so I just took the extra money that I usually spend on or invest in stocks and crypto, and I just bought a camera. I was fortunate enough; my lady gave me a laptop, an old MacBook she had laying around. Just said, "Here," and like that's a fucking blessing.
Yes,
you know, investing in this mic, this stand. Like, if you're gonna be put out there I get it. You can start with anything, like I said, but you should be looking to look the best you can on camera. I'm not saying from a beauty standpoint or anything like that, but as far as a clear picture for people to look, because if you get on there with the iPhone 1 and you ain't got the iOS update and people looking at this blurry screen, they go probably click off as soon as they click on. But invest in yourself.
Yeah.
You know, get consistent in putting out content and then invest in yourself. And I'm gonna give it back over to the guys.
Thanks. As we wrapping up, we usually don't do this, but I'm gonna show y'all a clip that I saw that adds on to what we're saying now. And Keith already said it. everybody's moving toward this. I knew about this YouTube stuff. I'm not the first person to know about YouTube, but I was thinking this like 3-4 years ago when I started my channel. I was like, bro, this is gonna be the future. I'm trying to tell you, celebrities are going away. The real celebrities are content creators. Celebrities are going to die away. I promise you. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm seriously thinking. I'm watching videos where regular YouTubers, are going out and they getting asked for autographs when they go out. Like is that at that point? And then this is one of my favorite comedians. He actually said it on here. This is just a little quick clip. I know this may just be clipped out for another I guess topic, you guys. But listen to what he got to say real quick. It's only a few seconds, but listen to what he says right here.
They probably kill me after this, Joe. This makes me Illuminati right now. They gonna kill me, Joe. Cat Williams and everybody coming for my neck. To say, especially about Hollywood, the idea of agencies, the idea of A&R, all of those jobs are about to be gone. And the only thing you're gonna have is content creators. And the content creators are gonna cut the middleman of the agency out, and they're gonna go straight to the advertisers and the people that pay the money. You having to be connected with a certain entity or a certain agency, and it's gonna come where all of those things that you needed to make it aren't gonna exist anymore. And we're close to that right now. They probably kill me after this, Joe. This makes me.
I'm glad you shared that, G.
So
I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you shared that. I thought about just using when you sent that to me the other day after we did Contrarian. I thought about just making that my clip for this topic, but I wasn't sure about it. But
No,
yeah, I'm glad you shared that. If like I just said,
exactly.
Overthinking content.
if y'all are paying attention, if y'all are paying, I'm
Yeah.
gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. Let me say this one thing.
No, I'm gonna be real quick. I mean, I've said this before many times on different episodes. I've said this over and again. I've said it privately to the guys, and before we even started all this, I knew this is the way that things were gonna roll. I mean, if y'all remember, I felt like maybe it was just me that when it first came to social media and people were posting pictures and trying to talk on the phone. I don't think y'all felt this way because you know how I am. I felt it was kind of girlish to always want to have a picture of you or always talking about your day on the phone or doing stuff like that. And then after a while, I started watching it, and I was like, this is how life is gonna be. Like it's gonna be where people are gonna be able to showcase their talent, they'll be able to showcase their business, their personality, what they can provide for the world through this camera and through these social media platforms. I slowly watching it where it got to a point where if you want to be able to sell something now, you're going to have some type of influence or some type of business online for you to flourish in what we call the selling mindset. If you want to be a seller. So you're either going to be a consumer or a seller. So I knew that this is going to be a free method for anybody that wanted to showcase their talent or their product, anything like that. I knew it was going to be on this internet. And now we're getting to a point where you don't even have to have a product. You could just show that you have the product, but have a personality and have a platform where people like you and you can sell that way. I mean, this world is moving to a whole nother way where it's going to be like this. I mean, there's nowhere to fight it. We talked about it, and a lot of people don't want to go towards it, but it's getting amazing to me on how not easy, I don't want to say easy, but how accessible this can be.
Accessible, yeah.
Accessible. There you go. I said, man, that's the word of the day, man. It's my turn this time. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. You feel me? That's how I see it, man. Hey, that's why I kept on talking about it over and over again, man. I'm glad my boys jumped on, man. Hey, I'm glad. I appreciate y'all.
No Diddy. Get him, Trey. Get him.
Oh, Diddy. That was wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, but I'll let you go, Paul.
That was on me. That was crazy. That was wild. That was wild. That was wild. I'm a wild guy sometimes. I'm sorry.
Hey, man. You said it though, G. Like I just previously mentioned, the world is just changing. If you ain't paying attention, you will get left behind. The the financial world is being digitalized. Hollywood going on strike with writers who writing movies and whatnot. So who knows what that's going to look like in a couple years. L.A. Times and these big newspaper companies letting AI write write newspaper, right? But one thing that AI and all this other digital shit would never kill is that fiber in your human soul that wants connectivity and relativity to other human beings. So content
Mhm.
creation, like I said, you never know who can benefit from things you say online. They people just naturally want to. I think people just naturally want to find a either you could say a village or a crowd that where they feel like they can relate to. I mean, look at Kai Cenat. He all he does is play video games, but video game players are like almost billions of people on Earth play video games. So
Mhm.
he has gotten a huge following just from playing video games and kind of wilding out on screen too and being a comedian of sorts. But you 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 never know who you can reach out and who you can help out, who you can um, a life you could change, a life you could potentially save just by sharing the knowledge you have of the world.
Mhm. And it also helps when you become comfortable on camera and you can just be yourself. Because a lot of people, I think it's a phase because you want to look the part, right? You want to make sure all of the things that we discussed of why you would overthink your content. Um, you get to this level where I know y'all hear us say it a lot about transparency and connectivity. You get to just be you, and that is grounding. That's the main thing that people are going to connect to. It becomes effortless because you are you, and it inspires others to be the same. Be yourself, right? That's where a lot of the connectivity is shown. Is like, yo, you can really be yourself. With these agencies and stuff that was spoken about, um, you have to fit the part. You got to play their roles. You got to read their scripts, right? You got to go off of them and what they say. You got to play their game. Now I see guys with do rags, like we mentioned. You see, people in tank tops and just chilling on the couch and just talking and it's like, yo, like, you got the dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy that you can really be. I ain't gonna say lax, but you could just be you as you are and get the point across, get the narrative across, whatever the goal is of your content creation, even if it's just fun and entertainment or relaxing or authenticity, whatever it is, you can do that by just being you, and that's the biggest plus to doing this. Like anywhere else, you gotta build you're gonna build yourself anyway, but anywhere else you gotta fit the mold, right? You gotta talk a certain way, you gotta do a certain thing, you gotta show up at their time, you got all this stuff that are requirements. With this, you set the tone, you set the requirements. And I do love thank you, G, for sending us this video of it was Mr. Patrick Bet David. He said, when you put this stuff out, I like the longevity in YouTube content, especially because I never thought about like your grandkids is going to be watching this. I never thought about it like, yo, I always think about in this transparency. I always think about when I'm gone. If I was to leave now, did I do enough and stuff like that? And like I think about like what would I leave behind? What could like I love seeing, like, I don't know if y'all seen movies or like shows where a guy or somebody was planned ahead for their passing and they left like a video for their loved ones and stuff.
Yeah.
I think of that, and now I'm like, they got many of them my voice, my energy, my spirit doesn't have to die out just because I'm not here. They can still access it, access me. What would I
Mhm.
say to them in this situation? Like, because you're feeling it, they can still get that from me by me having it uploaded on YouTube. And I think that's just beyond powerful. Like it gets deep, man. It gets deep. You feel me?
That's facts, man. That's why That's why I sent that video, man. I'm glad you had talked about. I almost forgot about that video. I saved that in my YouTube category under growth. I watch
Mm,
certain videos just to get my mindset on certain things. And when
mm,
I watched that, I sent that to so many people that do content creation because that really opened my eyes. Some
yeah.
people will think that, oh, I'm scared to get on camera. I may look stupid or I may be that. But you got to think that later on in life, like he said on there, it was like later on your grandkids can see it, your great grandkids can see that. You can see a library of your growth in life. You can be able to see where you messed up in certain times or where you were great at certain times. Or you can
Mm-hmm.
be like, oh, I may not be doing well, but you look at yourself on certain videos and snap back and be like, oh, I'm him, or I'm that, or I know how to do this. Or it's so many things that this content creation thing can do. And not only that, you can reach somebody or a group of people that needed that certain content that you're even putting out. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that's the way I'm thinking now. And shout outs to Trey. I mean, he has Trey has given, and this is gonna give some props right here. Trey has given longevity advice,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. I call it longevity advice because certain things that he'll say, you may not know that you need it now, and you may not think that it's valuable now, but later on you may get it. Like it's like an aftertaste. It's like, all right, here now, man, go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say you gotta do this now. And he'll say, you'll go ahead and jump on there, man. Just jump on the camera. You never know, man. Just go ahead and just do it. And then once you get on the camera and you actually start doing it over and over again, you'll be like, dang, you right, man. Just go ahead and
That's a big fact.
just
That's a big fact.
just go ahead and just do it, bro. So now that I'm jumping on camera now because I ain't been on camera as much, even though I want to do this. He was more like just go ahead, just go and do it, just do it. Why not? Just do it. We get and do it. But I wanted the idea. But it's funny how it worked. You know how it's a long story, man. Me and Trey going back and forth on that. But now that I'm doing my lives, on doing my workout lives, calisthenics. We go live 2-3 times a week. Come check it out. I got clips. Y'all let me know. I'm talking about a lot of stuff on there. Y'all check out Calisthenics Workout Complex.
Yes.
Calisthenics Workout Complex. So I'm trying to tell you, even when I'm working out, I'm able to talk more. I'm able to, explain what I'm thinking about. I'm talking about God on there. I'm talking about fitness on there. I'm talking about fam. I'm talking about a lot of stuff on there. And that's kudos to help. My lady helped me with that, and my
Mhm.
homeboy Trey, he helped me push towards that, man. So I say kudos to that, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you,
What
brother.
the craziest thing, to piggyback on what G's saying, the craziest thing is when you experience, Trey's advice hit you, down the road sometime. And then it's just like a trickle up effect. Now a trickle down, but a trickle up effect. Like I think about I think about what, like I said, my initial thought when he said, "We want you to do your own thing." I'm like, "What?" Like, like just frightened, right? Frightened, right? I'm like, I'm cool. I feed off y'all energy and y'all conversation. I just add in, y'all, because y'all would see me on the earlier episodes when I was just a guest, with the struggle braids, with the, just on the iPhone, like, and now I'm
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
yeah, he said that shit funny.
Stupid.
But then it's like you just appreciate this guy because before you know it, you just got your coworkers coming to you. Hey, I seen you on YouTube the other day. You're a celebrity, or the shawty at work be like, I appreciate what you was talking about the other day. We could talk more about it. I'm like, yeah, I'll give you some gems off this camera. Whatever.
Mhm.
I got you. Like it's just
Yeah.
it's but it all begins with just starting. Like shake that all that overthinking and oh, I don't know how this gonna go, because like he said, you don't know what you can improve until you have a result, and you don't get a result unless you start and try. So
True.
appreciate you, big dog.
Appreciate it, man. Hey, man, shout out, man. We've been on the topic for a while. I mean, we've been on 2 topics. It sounds like we had a lot to say, man. We ain't seen y'all in about 3 weeks, man. Y'all still shout out FML Podcast every episode, Tuesday and Friday. Don't know what time? Just go ahead and subscribe, and you'll know.
Yeah, hit that
FML
bell.
Podcast,
Hit that
man.
bell for notification.
Hit that bell. Hit that bell, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna shout out G2 because we I was when I was apprehensive about doing the show, I didn't know what I was gonna talk about, and we just wilding out now. Like this is what he said. Like we could be on there, we could wild out, bro, and sure enough, we wilding out. So shout out to G2.
Y'all ain't never seen a channel like that. Contrarian Sports channel. New channel. Y'all go ahead and hit us up. Go ahead and subscribe. We still a part of the FMF network. It's just we just expanding as a network. That's what we call it. FMF network. Not just a podcast.
It's not your Disney Channel version of sports talk that you see on ESPN and Fox in the morning. We in the barbershop with it. So if we us men, we like to talk about sports. If you want to chime in, give your opinion. If you think LeBron suck like I do, come on over, man. Come on over.
Thanks, man. He ain't the GOAT, man. We talk about a lot over there, man. But hey, we appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. I got anything else before we wrap up for this evening?
No, man. I just want to I can't say this enough. I appreciate everybody who's viewing. Shout out to the Rumble Mob. I think we had 10 or so over there. I see, 9 people watching on FM on YouTube, Instagram, wherever you're watching from, wherever you are in the world. We appreciate it. You could be doing anything right now. You could be watching wrestling or whatever right now, but you're right here with us and the mob and us as men just congregating and talking some real shit. So we appreciate y'all, man. Hit us subscribe. We ain't got the donations yet, but we can put that up there for y'all. We might leave a cash app or something,
Right.
Yeah, I think we're gonna talk about that. We need to start having some of this. Y'all can contribute to the network. We've been doing this for some years, man. So I know some people will probably contribute to the network. So we'll have something in the workings for that.
Not that we're in this for money, but like I said, we're gonna reinvest in ourselves. We can just go.
Hold on.
Look better
hey, we live in a capitalistic country, and one man said this before. And again, I go back to it. They say if you're good at something, that it won't be for free.
Hey, that's a bar, bro. That's a bar. We're gonna leave out on that note. Shout out to the mob. Till next time, people. We out.
Yes, sir.